welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a catch-up video. I explained in my last video that I was behind on my hashtag Artisan Journal Prompt 2024, which is hosted by Life with Patty. So I'm gonna do my best. I don't have the camera mount, the phone on the mount, so we're just gonna go with it. So I left off on week 17, which I did have ready. This is going to be a longer video, so y'all hang on. But the prompt for week 17 was fabric. My journal no longer closes. It's kind of funny. Like I said, I had this one done in time, but I just wasn't able to do the video for it. When I get our prompt, if I'm kind of unsure of what I want to do, or in my case with fabric, I don't have fabric remnants laying around, I go to YouTube and I look up inspiration. I found a channel named Amity Bloom, and what I wanted to do was a boho inspired page layout. In my mind, I've envisioned like some different pattern textiles or velvet, and I was going to hand sew, so I had all of that, in my mind to do, but I couldn't pull it off. I don't have any of that kind of thing. So if you guys remember, a month or so ago, I did a haul from a thrift store, and I did get some fabric remnants, some fat quarters. So this is what I came up with. I just tore the fabric. It all kind of matched and went together. And I laid it down with the gel matte medium. I put on some flowers, and I had to spray it with orange because orange is my favorite color, and it matched. And then I just added one of the sticker quotes, "Do more of what makes your soul happy." So while it didn't come out, as boho as I would like, given the supplies I had, I do think this page came out okay. And this is where I fell off. I wasn't able to do many of these next few prompts until, well, I finished a couple days ago. So week 18 prompt was people or person. And I decided to do me and my hubby. Our wedding anniversary is Halloween, so I did a Halloween spread for this week. I added a "Till Death Do Us Part." I did some a stencil with some ink spray in the background and laid this cool Halloween stuff from the Dollar Tree. I had an unfinished ATC coin, so I put that on there to give it some height, which in this book you shouldn't do because it's too big. But then this is one of our film strip photos from when we actually first started dating. So I wanted to make sure I did a page kind of dedicated to him, because he is my favorite person. Then for week 19, the prompt was birds. Again, I don't have a whole lot of bird supplies, but I do love birds. Anything kind of natural. So I had this background page that I had kind of hoarded from one of those big Temu packs it's like a kit that you can get from Temu or Amazon, and it has like 300 pieces or whatever. My sister gave that to me a couple years ago for Christmas, and I use a lot of it, but I'd hoarded this, and I'm glad I did. So I laid that down with the gel matte medium. I do have some crackle paint on the top. This kind of bled from the Halloween spray, or the orange spray, so it bled through the paper a little bit, but we're just going with it. I did a piece of lace here on the edge She loves moonlight and rainstorms and so many other things that have soul. Um, did a little collage here with some bird feathers. Um, and I do like the way this layout came out. The next one was another struggle. This one was food wrappers for week 20. So I went into the pantry and just stole some things that, you know, these are two of my favorite things. So I did some sprays in the background just to give it some color. They don't match, but this wasn't my favorite prompt. Um, but I made it work. So my favorite things in the whole wide world are coffee and peanut butter. So I had some other things set aside, but this page, you know, my pages are small, so these fit, got the job done, so we're good to go with that prompt. All right, this week's prompt is music, week 21, and this is my journal page, which really is a continuation of my people page, because we got married on Halloween in 2014, and our wedding song was Love You to Death by Typo Negative. So this is again another Halloweenish type theme. I did a couple torn pages in the background, inked the edges, laid down a spiderweb doily with some washi tape. I have a torn music page here. This is a scrap of where I tore the main pieces out, and with a white acrylic paint pen I just wrote Love You to Death. And that song, if I didn't say already, is by Typo Negative. We're heavy metal listeners, so that went well with this page, and it was immediate. You know, I didn't know how I was going to execute it, but as soon as I heard the prompt, I knew I was going to do a continuation of the other page to commemorate our wedding song. So that worked out. I'm all caught up, and I'm looking forward to week 22. Thanks so much, you guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will see y'all in the next video. Much love.